A few weeks back, I had the absolute honor to have a chat with Charles, Yakin, and Sid from Drumfish. And I just wanted to say, absolutely had a joy chatting to them. We caught up about the band's origin, their debut album, Eating Dirt, and their advice for keeping the harmonies nice and chilled in the band room.
Or not familiar with Drumfish and listening to this interview, can you give them like a Reader's Digest, a quick introduction, like who is Drumfish, what kind of music do you make, and whatever you'd like to add into that.
Okay, cool. Drumfish is a 3-piece fuzz rock band based in Johannesburg.
Yep, that's pretty much right. We make noise on stage.
Okay, cool, awesome. So
super interesting.
So I know band life is like very fun, and it's like it's played with friends, especially if you get along. But like even the best of friends sometimes like really don't get along. And I heard in an interview that you did with I think it's Concerts That Changed My Life, that you guys view the band as like a marriage, which I think is a nice way to approach it. So I wanted to know, what is your marital tips for other bands looking to how can you keep the harmony and peace in the band, and what do you find works just keeping a balance and respect between you guys?
Icky and you.
I think if you get really pissed at one of the members, don't like bring it up, and don't raise your voice, and like basically each other person is the female in the band, so treat the other member as a female, and don't get angry, just talk things out, and go to band practice, and then you should be fine.
Just bottle that stuff up and never bring it up.
Push it down.
Push it down, deep down. Never talk about it. Yes, just cry on your own. Don't tell anyone about it.
One day in your 50s, just have a breakdown, and then that should be fun.
Yes.
Oh, why are these songs so sad all of a sudden?
Sid, would you agree?
Yeah.
Light falling on your shoulders, chemistry we can't contain, like water falling down.
Live playing is amazing and fun, but weird shit tends to happen in a live environment, especially if you have like fast-paced music and there's like people in crowds that are crazy. Like for instance, I went to a Fuzzy Dish gig, and the amp kept like cutting out, so eventually they just got the roadie on stage to like force punch the amp every time it was about to explode. So it became like this very fun part of the live show, because you just had this roadie like punching the amp. So I wanted to ask, in your experience from playing live, is there any like something funny that really stood out to you that's like a funny story that happened?
Well, it's not it's kind of funny. Sydney smacked me in the face with his bass guitar. I've got a nice little scar now.
Is it still numb?
It's still numb. Something might be fractured, but I don't know. I just haven't gone to the doctor to check it out.
Keep on bottling it down. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just bottling it in. One day it'll come out. He might die.
That's it, man. I can imagine it's quite painful, because a bass is quite intense, eh? Like a bass is quite heavy.
It's a crappy instrument to get hit in the face with, I can tell you that.
Okay, so for me, lately I'm finding myself listen a lot to like jitters when I had a really bad day. Like it feels like a very good like release all that negative energy and just feel better afterwards. So I wanted to know, is there a song for you guys that's kind of like a good angsty release, and you can all take turns answering, like a song that makes you listen to it when you feel really upset and shit, and then afterwards you feel awesome.
So do you want to go first?
I have to think about this first. I'll think about it and get back to you.
You go.
So are you going to send that by email?
Breakfast days, man.
For me, For me, right now,
Yo.
shut up.
Say again?
For me, at the moment, it's Liquids by Viagra Boys. It's like constantly changing, but at the moment, it's Liquids by Viagra Boys.
I'll give that a listen afterwards. I know Viagra Boys always fun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And Clean, what for you?
For me, it's what's that song? It's one of ours. We call it Mint. Always good vibes when we play that, like at practice or live, or so the performance aspect. Yeah,
You listen to our
if
song.
you're having a red trap, yeah.
So good, I can't stand being used. When there ain't no prize, I like to play my song. But it's not my turn, I don't think twice, so I'll never learn. Let's do it again.
In general, the album is like, there's a lot of like a spectrum of emotions. Okay, so obviously I have like the in your face rock and roll, but if you think about songs like From My Spine and From the Room, like still heavier sounding for slower songs, but very, in my personal listening opinion, more emotionally vulnerable, if I can say that. So I wondered if you don't have to share specifics. I just wondered, like, writing the album in general, like what's been an inspiration for you guys, and kind of where did you start narrowing down, like, this is what we want to say with the album, and that's what inspired us?
Keen, you want to take this one?
Yeah. I think because like we jammed for such a long time and had like we weren't really thinking, okay, cool, we need songs for an album. We were just like, well, fuck, we need songs for a set. So I think just doing that is like, okay, cool. Now we need to give the album a theme, and because we got all these songs. So I feel like the less you think about an album, the better. Then you like don't have to stress about like the little things.
I think that's right. We didn't want to force it too much and then like, just try hard with it. So we kind of just let a lot of it flow. A lot of the songs have been in the pipeline for like years, and we kind of just thought, okay, let's flesh this out and give it a chance, see if it works.
Like that, like Greetings from the Room, you wrote in like 2017.
Yeah, I wrote it on my own, and then I brought it to Yakeen, and it changed several times. And how it is now, like the final version.
I know that that's what I heard, I don't know if it's true. The front cover for Eating Bird is actually your previous guitarist, like seeing
Eating
his
Bird.
ass on a skateboard. So I wanted to know who is the cover model for Yield? Is that a person that you know, like the Yield EP, the red face?
For Yield, yes, actually, that's
Dylan.
one of our mates from Far From Familiar, and then he sent it, and there it is.
It's a great photo. I love the editing as well, and it's very cool. So you guys do, I know you do like a lot of DIY PR and art stuff. Like, who does your album covers and all your press stuff? Who's responsible for that?
That would be me, and then I get a lot of criticism from everyone else.
Yeah, poor guy. It's not his job, but you know.
No, I think it's very cool. I really enjoyed your press release stuff. That was super cool with like the clickable links and the art throughout. It looks very cool. So good job.
Oh,
I
thanks.
like it a lot.
I'm very
cool.
proud setting that out. Like I just, not to toot our own horn, but like it just looks great, and yeah. So Charles did a great job.
I think we're doing all right. We're getting by in a good way.
Yeah, no, I think you're doing more than getting by. I think the cool thing is like, we get a lot of PR stuff, and I think oftentimes with DIY acts, you see that it more feels like the band is speaking to you. It more feels like this comes from the band, it sounds like them, it looks like them. Whereas if you have a PR company, you're kind of like playing telephone with like, this is us, this is our vision, this is kind of what we want to do. So I think it's very cool. Like I really feel in everything that I see on your socials, it's like feels coherently you know.
That's because we don't have a manager.
We don't have a manager. We don't need a manager.
We don't need anybody.
We get all
need
these people
ourselves.
telling us how things should be done. That's all we need.
We don't need money. Well, what's money?
So you guys all sort of kind of met through high school. So I wanted to ask, did you create any bands or any like music during your time in high school?
City.
I can tell my story.
Yeah.
Me and
Or your story is Jackeen's story.
yeah, true. No, so me and Yakin met. He was a grade below me, and there was a bunch of us that all played guitar, but we didn't have a place to play. So we decided one day, let's just make a music club, and that's how we met. We started a band together. What was it called again?
You threw me under the bus.
I know what it's
It
called.
was called
I wasn't in it.
Monkey Porn.
That's a great one.
Yeah. And
And they did
yeah, we
covers.
just jammed it.
Awesome, man. And then my last question is, if you had to go back to that first gig that you played at Remit, what is the...
Cool.
And I'm gonna like, you can all go around if you'd like to. What is the one piece of advice or the one piece of information you wish someone told you then that you know now?
Sid. Let's hear it.
I'll say just don't.
Isn't that the first gig with your car?
Yeah, check your water before you leave.
Check your water in your car before you leave.
I'm guessing your car broke down.
Yeah.
We broke down like 3 minutes from Rumors.
What did you do? So what did you do? Did you just leave the car and then get someone else, or did you have to wait for it and you were late?
No, so what happened was I'm with AA, so they came and picked the car up, but in the meantime, Joel's parents came and watched my car for me. We pushed it to the garage, and I stayed there and they watched it, and then AA came, took my car home for me.
Crazy, man. What a story. Jeez. Can you imagine if I was already like super nervous and now like the universe, you know what? I'm just gonna make it worse for you, and it was like,
Yes.
And we were late to begin with as well.
is there like other bands that you guys that are either friends of yours that you're really just enjoying, that you think people should...
Claudia is definitely coming at the moment. Just check them out.
Aww.
But enough about them. You should definitely check out Ecom. They've just dropped a single, which is Killer. Who else is there? I don't want to leave anyone out and then upset the people. Every local band on the scene right now is the sickest thing to hit the shelves since last break.
Good man.
It's true. It is absolutely true.
Running away from the sun, living a life just for fun. Laugh in my face one more time. Pull the knife from my spine. Laying my head on your
Just a reminder, if you make amazing music, no matter where you are in the world, South Africa or the greater globe, please send through your submissions to us at submissions@thegrindradio.co.za. And if it's lekker, I promise we'll throw it straight onto the airwaves.